An expansion of the push to prevent deadly overdoses. Eskenazi is joining the effort. News 8's Lakin McGee joins us live at a clinic on West 38th. You can truly grab something there that can save a life.
Yeah, you sure can. So this is it right here. It's called naloxone, or most of you might know it as Narcan. So it is a very easy tool. It is a nasal spray, but I want to show you where you can find it. It's in this box right here. So it's outside at the clinic. All you got to do is turn this, and there they are. All you got to do is grab one. They are free. Super easy, but they are available 24/7 because they're on the outside of the clinic. Now, health officials here at Eskenazi say Narcan is a reversal agent for anyone who has overdosed on an opioid. Now, Narcan is being provided through a partnership with Overdose Lifeline. They're based in Indiana and have brought several of these boxes to communities since last year. And here in Eskenazi, the chief of emergency medicine tells me they see 10 to 15 people who have overdosed on opioids every week. That's why they're putting these tools out here. And they want you to be able to have these life-saving tools because even if the clinic is not open, they want you to have them.
If you have someone who pulls up out front who's in the throes of an overdose, someone can quickly go to that box, grab a kit, administer without having to go find a drug cabinet inside the clinic and that kind of stuff. So it's nice in that regard as well, because you are going to find people who aren't doing well with an opiate use no matter what, and you know, a lot of times people are going to go to the closest place that can help them, and it may not always be a hospital.
And you might have noticed the vending machine that's behind him. That's another way people can get Narcan. It is free, and all you got to do is just use it like a regular vending machine, minus the money. So this one you cannot access 24/7. It can only be used during the clinic hours since it'll be inside that lobby. Now, health officials say this will help decrease overdoses. That's because the state of Indiana reported a 32% increase in fatal overdoses between April of 2020 and April of 2021. Now, Eskenazi staff tell me that they're hoping that you'll consider maybe grabbing 2 to even 4 of these just for life-saving purposes. And again, it is a nasal spray, so you don't have to take a pill or a shot or anything like that. I'm Lakin McGee for Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.